Welcome to physics class. First of all, I would like to discuss the questions given in previous video. First question, in sign convention, to be followed, the mirror is capped with its reflecting face. There are four options. Which is correct? According to new Cartesian sign conventions for concave as well as convex mirror as shown in the diagram, the reflecting or polished surface of the mirrors should be towards light. That's why answer will be A option, towards light. Second question, radius of curvature of a concave mirror is 36 centimeter. Calculate its focal length. First of all, we will write here heading concave mirror. Radius of curvature denoted by R, which is given in the question, that is 36 centimeter. Focal length denoted by small f, we have to find out using relation we have studied in previous video. F equal to R by 2. We have to fill the value. R is 36 divided by 2. Now the answer is 18 centimeter. Focal length of concave mirror is 18 centimeter according to new Cartesian sign conventions. Negative minus sign is there. It is minus 18 centimeter. Question 3. Focal length of convex mirror is 10 centimeter. Find its radius of curvature. First of all, heading convex mirror. Focal length of convex mirror is given denoted by small f, that is 10 centimeter. Radius of curvature denoted by capital R. We have to find out using relation f equal to R by 2. We can find out R as R equal to 2f. Now we have to fill the values. R equal to 2 multiply f, that is 10, means 10 to the 20 centimeter. Radius of curvature of convex mirror is 20 centimeter. Now we will discuss image formation by a concave mirror for different positions of the object. First of all, we will write position of object. Let us understand where we can place the object on the optical bench. First of all, at infinity. What does it mean? At infinite distance from the mirror. Beyond C. C means center of curvature. Third one, when the object is at C, means center of curvature. Then when object is placed between C and F, means center of curvature and principal focus of the spherical mirror. Next position, when object is at focus, means principal focus. Last position, between P and F, means pole of the mirror and principal focus. For the position of the objects, I'll write here counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we will learn to complete the table by certain trick. Likewise, I will write position of image. Fifth point against the first one, means first one object position is given at infinity. Fifth point is at focus, means if I write here at focus, which is F. Then fourth point against second one in the image. Fourth point is between C and F. Between C and F. Third point against third at C. Now second point against fifth position of the image, which is beyond C. First point at infinity against fifth point, that is at focus. Last position of the object between P and F, means pole and principal focus. For this, Image will be formed behind the mirror. Now we will complete the table by studying more headings. Third one, size of image and nature of image. First of all, we will understand about size of image. When object is at infinity, an image is formed at the focus, then size of the image will be highly diminished or point sized. Means very, very small. Highly diminished or point sized. Next one, case 2. When object is beyond C, image is formed between C and F, means center of curvature and principal focus. Then image size will be diminished. Again, small. Third case, when object is at center of curvature, image will be formed at C, means again at center of curvature, but its size will be same size or equal. Fourth case, between C and F. When object is between C and F, then image will be formed beyond C and its size will be enlarged. Means somewhat bigger size. Fifth case, when object is at focus, image will be formed at infinity and its size is highly enlarged. Means bigger size. When last case, object is between P and F, pole and focus, image will be formed behind the mirror and image will be enlarged. Now we will discuss about the nature of image. For first 5 cases here, nature of the image will be real and inverted. Real and inverted. Real image is always inverted image, means this image is formed below the principal axis and can be obtained on the screen. But last one, it will be virtual and erect. Erect image is always formed above the principal axis. It can't be obtained, virtual image can't be obtained on the screen. Now this is table 10.1 given in your book. You have to summarize this table with the trick discussed in this video for solving numerical and drawing the ray diagrams also. It is very important. Let us understand this table with the help of ray diagrams. First one, when the object is at infinity, light rays are coming parallel to the principal axis above and below. Rule is when light rays are coming parallel to principal axis, they will pass through focus. Hence, image will be formed at focus, which is highly diminished. Second case, when the object is beyond C, then image will be formed between C and F. 2 special rays will be used here. First one, AM ray, which is parallel to principal axis, passes through focus. Second ray, AN. When light ray is incident through center of curvature, it rebounces or retraces its path. Hence, image is formed between C and F, which is small sized image. Third case, when object is placed at center of curvature C. Means, we will discuss about the special rays. One ray coming parallel to the principal axis passes through focus. Second, the ray incident through focus will be reflected parallel to the principal axis. Hence, image formed will be of the same size as that of the object in this case. Case 4, when the object is between center of curvature C and principal focus. Here are two special rays. One is incident through center of curvature which rebounces, and second one parallel to principal axis which passes through focus after reflection, and image will be formed beyond C and which is enlarged in this case. Fifth case, when object is placed at principal focus. Here are two special rays. One, when passes through center of curvature, retraces its path. Second, coming parallel to the principal axis, will pass through focus. Hence, the image will be formed at infinity. Last case, when the object is placed between F and P. Two rays, one passing through center of curvature rebounces or retraces its path. Second one, when light ray is incident at pole at an angle, it will be reflected at same angle below the principal axis. Hence, image will be formed behind the mirror. That's why we use it here the dotted lines, and image is virtual and erect here. Where an object should be placed in front of concave mirror to obtain a virtual, erect and magnified image. Second question, an object is placed at the following distance from the concave mirror of focal length 15 cm. A 10 cm, B 20 cm, C 30 cm, D 40 cm. Which position of the object will produce a, or first one, virtual image, second one, an image of same size? Answers will be discussed in the next video. Till then, think upon these questions based on this today's session. Thanks for watching.